Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well on this absolute bitter cold day, I can tell you. Boy. But I hope you're all keeping well, though. We are back with another show on the channel. It feels like it's been a bit of time, but we are back. It is preview for the game on Saturday. We are back in Premier League action, but against Manchester City at home. And Jesus wept, we are absolutely... fearing this game badly is all I can say. I mean, a lot of people, fans are thinking this could well and truly be a write-off on Saturday. I don't think anyone else are feeling very hopeful because of the way we are playing right now. And yep, and I think it's going to be a huge, big ask on Saturday. I think it really, really is.
Chabaz, you know you're a twat. You're a twat, ye.
Well, then let's get into the usual rules. If you enjoy the show, give us the thumbs up. It's a probably get the like so people know how to find us in the search results. And please, of course, if you're completely brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, smash that subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help me the channel grow. And please hit that bell. That does let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. So hit that bell to make sure you're up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member for just 99p, hit the join button to become a member, and you'll be included in the price rolls we do as well. Martin, good evening. Hope you're well. Good luck to review at the awards tonight. Yes, all the best of luck for them tonight at the awards, and hopefully they are good. Hopefully they win something tonight. They deserve it. All the best to them, and also a get well soon to Billy as well. Hopefully he's recovering very, very well as well. He was, I think he was back in hospital with some kind of real ill. Some I forgot what it was called, but he was back in hospital again. Martin, member for 20, been a member for 20 months. Cheers.
We don't know.
Absolutely. Here's the thing. Good evening, Lawrence. Good evening, Andrew. Hope you're well. Ian, good evening. Don't want to be in the bottom three this weekend, lads. Oh, tell us about it. Tell us about it. Good evening, Jackie. Hope you're well. Joe, good evening. Hope you're keeping well as well. So it was a sensational win for Wales, wasn't it?
Nice 7-1.
Well, and so Manchester City.
Oh no, I probably didn't.
I think your laptop's a bit delayed. But let's dive into it then. Well, it's Manchester City on Saturday. I mean, how are we feeling?
Bringing it, to be honest.
Yeah,
you're going to be asked for Saturday league.
It is a huge ask, isn't it? I mean, we're not playing well in the Premier League, even though we are at home. But our Premier League form at the minute is just wow. It's just, particularly away from home, is just falling off a cliff right now. And Man City are high flying at the moment. Look what they did to Liverpool just before the international break started. And yeah. Good evening, Julie. He's got a new computer. Would you believe it? Harry Wills, player, by the way, lads. He is wasted following exactly what we need in the squad. And yeah, stop Haaland and we have a chance, says Joel. We've got to keep an eye on him. Good evening, Trev. Hope you're well. Nearly missed the show, didn't get a notification, but I'm here now. Bring on the Premier League. I missed the international breaks. Hey, we're glad you were in there, Trev. I wonder if some people are having problems tonight. I wonder as well. So, well, yeah, it is. It's going to be an extremely hard game on Saturday. It really, really is. However, there is one bit of positive. I'm going to say at least we will not be seeing Dan Burn at left back on Saturday, which is a little bit of a relief. He's out suspended because of the second yellow card he picked up against Brentford, so he misses. However, Pope, Gordon, and Tonali have been in training this week. So hopefully they've got a bit of a chance. So it looks like they are going to be fine for the game as well. Of course, Eddie, we will get more on Eddie's press conference tomorrow morning. We'll wait and see more on that. But yeah, I think we at least just say we're getting some players back. However, I want to see Ramsdale in goal because I'm worried that Pope is going to try and do what he did. Again, that was try and fist it and get it completely wrong. And that's why I want to see Ramsdale chance.
Nelly Howe will probably start Pope on Saturday. Well, I would like to see Ramsdale as well, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just had 4 days in Seahouse's beautiful back in Slough, Lanchester. Wow, Martin. Yes, he has. It's good to see Hull that get him some game time. So hopefully that's going to do his fitness a lot more good as well. So do not want to see Gordon play if he isn't 100% fit / committed. I'm also completely done with Nick Paul. No more Paul, please. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind keeping Harvey Barnes in the team as well. Again, I'm not impressed with Gordon at the moment. Again, we don't know what the latest news is on Livermental by yet, but again, we'll hear more of that tomorrow. I'm hoping he's going to be back, but again, we'll wait and see. Wissa, what the hell's going on?
Someone's probably going to be said with him tomorrow.
I'm worried that we struggle to keep City from scoring more than 5. Oh, how's this Burn is playing? Do look forward to seeing him and maybe Tino play again. Plus, I feel like we're more likely to be up for Man City at home under the lights than we should be up for every. We should be up for every game, but we're not. Away from home, we've been absolutely.
I've got my prediction in already.
Oh, okay then.
Well, some of you will probably know after the TTR last night.
Well, I'm going for the same, actually. Would you believe it? So,
yeah.
Would left wing again? I would. I think Barnes hasn't been too bad. And I'm not impressed with Gordon, as I've said. I wouldn't mind keeping Harvey Barnes in because I think if Harvey Barnes, even though if he isn't playing his best, I still think he does try. Gordon, on the other hand, it's just like he's not even bothered.
That's about Gordon. He doesn't give a fuck. I mean, I do agree with. I'm not going to say anything, but that he only cares about England. I think he wants that move.
Is this a play by the club to keep him out so he doesn't go that? But I want to see him get. But how long have we got to wait? I mean, this is just dragging on and on.
But the fact is,
Voldemort needs a bit of support.
Sky Sports.
It was said on
Sky Sports that Sunderland are trying to keep their players off. Sky Sports have said this afternoon that trying to keep their players away from AFCON as well.
Huh. Eddie will play Ben in disguise wearing Hall shorts. It looks like a crop top on him. Did you see Congo beat Nigeria in the World Cup qualifier? I really hope Wissa doesn't go do African Cup of Nations, as those pictures are apparently no fit today. How will his knee hold up? Oh well. But yeah.
Well, they've got Chancellor and Ben. Have up top anyway, so.
When will our fans realise that Gordon is just like Miggy one season wonder? Well, we know when Gordon's on his game, he's fantastic, but Gordon's had his head turned. You've been seeing it, Mason.
I think
you've been seeing it as well. That
I think if he wants to go, he's just come out and say it and just fuck off. Seriously. We've got Howe there who's been a better player this season. So why, if you want to just go, please fuck off.
I don't know. Well, No wins. But it looks like him and Tonali and Pope are going to be fine for Sunday. Pope followed, of course, the concussion protocol. So, of course, with the international break as well. Tonali was actually withdrawn from the Italy squad because he didn't want the manager didn't want to risk him getting a suspension for the playoffs, which Italy are in as well. Of course, Alanga returned early due to personal reasons as well. So we have got a lot of players back quite early. But it's just probably Bruno, the one that's going to be coming back a bit later, isn't it? That's probably the only player that's going to be back quite late because he's been with Brazil. So. And Brazil, was it yesterday or the day before? It was either yesterday or the day before Brazil played. So, yeah. I'd go all out for Semenyo in January. He's a cracking player, him. Oh, yeah, he snaggle up you well. Italy won't be making the World Cup next year. Well, Brazil played their games here. Oh, and France, all right. So maybe Bruno hasn't travelled far then. Oh, well, then there you are. If he's played, yeah, so that's not bad then. Bruno was subbed off after an hour for Paquetá, who missed a penalty. Oh, well then, Sophie, that's good. We've got players go back in good timing to get ourselves prepared. So, yeah. So hopefully that gets them ready. Gets all of our players ready for Saturday because we're going to have to be well and truly up for it as well. So, yeah. Jim says he probably flew back this morning. Could have well done. Yep. But how are you feeling, guys, ahead of Saturday? Oh, it looks like Mason's having a bit of issues. How are you feeling for Saturday? Because, I think a lot of us are writing this off. If we give it a go, fine. But as long as we give it a go, but I don't want us to go in this attitude of just let them have it and just let them take it at us because we know what will happen if that is the case. So, yeah, we now spent 150 million on Alanga and Ramsey and Wilson contributing now to. I think Ramsey's. That's another player I'd have to have in the start lineup. Jacob Ramsey. Again, I don't think Joe Linton's at it at the moment. I think Joe Linton's actually been okay. He might be okay as well, but I've not been impressed with Joe Linton in the Premier League. I've not been impressed with Joe Linton. So that's why I would happily keep. I would start Ramsey on Saturday. I really, really would. So he is a good player as well. That STVO, he looks a really canny player. But Ramsey, it isn't to score goals. That isn't his main job. But I think Ramsey hasn't been too bad this season. And that's why I would happily start him ahead of Joe Linton at the moment. I would. So, yeah. Can only see us getting smashed, Pete. Man City are far too strong. The pressure's on. It's massively our recent. Yeah, it is. It is. Day in the life of Bruno. I seen that, actually. His dog's with a fan of the cameras, though, I believe, with her. Haaland is less than 10 to slash to want to score a hat-trick. God. The only people that can stop that is Chow or Botman. 4-1 Man City, we're going to get absolutely spanked. Suppose our last 4 games for Man City have seen us get 2 draws, 1 win, though was in the cup. And when we lost, that was when we had injury, etc. And we nearly got a point. Yeah, we did. We went 2-1 up, but I think we just started to tire. We didn't have other players to come off the bench, and Man City just took advantage of that. So, unfortunately, your only other home game v them under Eddie was when we had Murphy and Richie as full-backs and Lascelles and Clark at centre-back. Yeah, I remember that as well. So, and we got absolutely traumatized. 4-0 that game that was. I expect to get beat off City, but if we don't win versus Everton, I think something needs to change. And yeah, well, let's just wait and see what happens, I suppose. Was our luck that KDB returned that game, scored a cracker, then played a cracker ball, lost with a bob? Yeah. Of course, he doesn't play, but Man City are still doing well without him. I'm afraid so. We'll check them. the graphics when Mason's back, and we'll look at who's possibly missing for them by the looks of it. And let's look at that transfer business as well that they've done as well. So, oh, his laptop's frozen. Oh, God. And, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah. Teddy's back. Oh, God. But, yeah. The main threat's going to be Haaland for them. That's going to be one of the main threats. I think Doku's another player, I would say, who's really upped his game. So, yes, I can see that one, Trev. Yeah, that one's definitely fine, Trev. So you're okay with that one. When we go 1-0 up, you'll see how start to panic again. That's what worries me, Brian, is when we go 1-0 down and we start to panic completely. Oh, yeah. That's what really is. If we do start to panic big time, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah. That's it. We know what happens. We just get ripped a new one completely. We really, really do. And yeah. YouTube having a bit of a mare, looks like it. Sorry, Pete was just too late seeing that, or he would have been gone. Yeah, I fear about the crowd atmosphere. If we go 1-0 down, Man City will feed off that. Yes, I don't know what is going on with YouTube tonight, so hopefully it's all okay. Yeah. I wonder why people are having problems with it. But yeah. So apologies if something's happening, guys. If it is a YouTube side, so. But yeah, the chippers is fine. Okay then, fair enough. That's good. At least sub are okay so far as well. So lineup's going to be interesting when we get into that. I think we'll go with what we would like to see. What the Netty should go with. I mean, if Tito is back, I don't think he'll start because he has been out for a little bit of time. So I think he's going to come off the bench. I think Trippier is going to probably play a right back. But left back, I think we know is going to come in this time. And thankfully, it's not Dan Burn. It's like going to be Lewis Hall. He should be fit enough to play now. He's had some games for England under 21s. And yeah, hopefully if he keeps playing well, it keeps Dan Burn out the team at playing at left back. So yeah. Oh, well, hopefully it's working now. There's actually some people out there who believe if we lose the next 4 games, Howe will still be here. I find that very hard to believe, especially if we're in the relegation zone. Well, they've said they're still putting their faith in Eddie at the moment. As I say, I'm not Eddie Howe out yet. I still believe he's the man to turn it around. It wouldn't surprise me if we just went on some amazing run like we did last season. Well, but I'm not Eddie Howe yet, but he's going to have to start really, really changing it. And again, this is just from what I've heard. There's been players having meetings and saying like, "This is shit. This is awful. What we are doing. This isn't good enough. This needs to address it immediately." And that's in a way that's good if that's what they're doing. But they need to go and address it on the pitch, though. And no point doing in press conferences as well, because we did that. Was it one time before Brentford? And what happened? It was still awful. This how we'll end up in the Hall of Fame, in the Hall of Blame, not fame, if he doesn't get his shit together by Christmas. This is Lawrence's team. He's going Pope, Trippier, Chow, Botman, Lewis Hall. Tonali, Bruno, Ramsey, Murphy, Voldemort, Barnes. Well, you'll turn Peter if it carries on. As far as I'm concerned, Eddie has until the Sunday game. Lose that, and I'm Eddie out, says Julie. If he loses every game between now and Sunday, then of course he will be gone. But he definitely has a few games to turn it around. No more excuses now, though. I agree. Absolutely. We know Man City's going to be hard. Everton will be a bit hard as well. I mean, after Everton, we've got Spurs at home, then Burnley. Spurs is going to be hard, but our record's good against them at home. Burnley, that should be win. That should be a one we should be winning. No disrespect to them. So, I mean, it's not the fact we're losing games is really annoying me. It's the way we're losing the games. The way the performances we're putting in at the moment are absolutely dross. So this is absolutely dross to watch. Yeah. So I believe Eddie can turn things around as he has done plenty of times, and it's not his fault Wissa got injured, but no excuse for the things have went. No, absolutely. We know the performances have been terrible on the pitch. Ruud Gullit lost his job. Do you know what? Yes, he did. Take that into consideration. Ruud Gullit lost his job because of that. He said, yeah, I don't know what's happened. It's the away from beyond shocking. The Everton Ratchet Reed should be must win, really. Again, no disrespect to them, but yeah, it's a team we should be looking to beat as well. If we get beat off Burnley, I'll crash out and my head will be on Mars, says Brian. Poor. God, well, since Mason's not here, we'll have a look at some of their transfer business that they have done so far. And look who they have brought into the football club as well. So, there you are. So, Nuri, who they got from Wolves. So, that's one of their new players in. This player, but his move to City hasn't gone according to plan, unfortunately. That's that man there, James Trafford. And yeah, it's not going according to plan since he's gone back to Manchester City. And yeah, look what has happened to that one, unfortunately. So, yeah. I don't know what is up with Mason's laptop. So, yeah, James Trafford. What has gone up with his move? Yep. Regine Tijani Regendas. Yep. He's also joined in the summer as well. And of course, this man, and I think this player's a really good player. This could be a danger man as well. That is Ryan Cherky, who Man City signed from Lyon in the summer. Really good player as well. I wish we got him as well because he looks a really, really good player. And I think he's done well for Manchester City as well. So, yeah, Ryan Cherky, which he got as well. Very good player he is. That's another one we have to keep a lookout of as well. Yep, there have been awesome signings as well. And yeah, absolutely. He said he was changing Wi-Fi and then it froze. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and this is another one they got in as well. That was Donnarumma. Everyone remember this guy? Donnarumma? Does this ring a bell? That we what happened one time when we played against Donnarumma? Oh yeah, did we stick 4 goals past him at one point when we played PSG in that Champions League game? 4-1. So that's another one as well that they've brung in as well. And also we'll look at and of course another goalkeeper they got, which was Bettinelli from Chelsea as well. So, but hasn't made an appearance there for them for Manchester City yet. So that's their business. Yeah, he's Donnarumma as an excellent goalkeeper. So, yeah. Well, then let's look at some of which of the players they've let go. So, of course, they've said Jack Grealish out on loan to Everton. He hasn't done too badly since going there on loan. Of course, Kyle Walker became a free agent early the end of last season. And, of course, went to Burnley. Well, of course, he had a spell at AC Milan last season as well. But he officially left Manchester City and became a free agent and went back to one of his old clubs. James McAtee, of course, to Nottingham Forest. So, yeah, McAtee, of course, went to Nottingham Forest for around about £30 million. Anyone here experienced the barracks? Never done it there before. I've never done hospitality at the Toon yet. So and it's going to be quite pricey, I can tell you that. So, yeah, that one is going to be pricey. And some other players that they let go as well, of course. Claudio Echeverri, they let go out on loan to Bayern Leverkusen as well. So that was another player they moved on with just a loan spell. And of course, another one was Lekyle Samuel. Of course, they let who's on loan to Bromley. So it must be one of the younger academy players that have let go out with loan. And of course, another one is Maximo Perroni, Argentinian as well, who plays as a defensive for Syria Club Como, and so his move became permanent from Manchester City in 2025. He has actually had two of the loan spell. He's had loan spells the last who's playing for Como permanently, but he also did have a loan spell with Como as well, and also Las Palmas as well. And then he made his permanent move to Como in 2025. And another player, Vitor Reis, that left the club has left them as well. Brazilian as well, who's again, it's just a loan spell. He's plays as a centre back. He's playing for Girona, and it's just a loan spell again. Another one that might be good for one of them in the future as well. Well, then let's look at, of course, their injuries as well. No worries, Mason. Oh, he's gone 3-1 to Man City. So, again, a lot of people not hopeful. Well, people said they'd beat the Barracks. Great seats too. Interesting, but it's probably going to be quite pricey. So, anyway, let's move on to players that they could likely be missing or doubtful. So, this guy here, Rodri. Yes, Rodri. He has, I think he also missed last season against us as well because of yep. And I think he picked up another injury. I don't think it's a massive long term like the other one, but yeah. But yeah, Rodri. Well, according to this, he's apparently a minor doubt with fitness, so he could actually return. So it's actually just doubtful for Rodri. So another one Mason hasn't put on is actually Kovacic. Apparently, Kovacic could be missing. I think is out for definite as well. So, but Rodri just doubtful. But I think Kovacic is missing for them for sure. So there's two players. Oh, there's a Kanji. Oh no, this is another player that they let go was a Ka. Who went to Inter Milan, of course. That was another player they let go. So I haven't covered all the ones that we left yet. So they did. They didn't have a thought of this season for covered at all, did they not? Okay. We need our first choice fullbacks. Yeah, we do. You might come up well, Robert. So yeah, and the other players, some other players that they've let go as well. This one here did have a really long spell, but apparently his 1 year spell didn't go back. And then, of course, he's playing for Galatasaray as well. And another player that to have left was there is Jumaba, who plays again. It's just a loan spell, so again, it could be one that they just need to get a bit of experience for them, and then he might come back a good player for them later on. So yeah, and another player they go was Mamadou Shishol, and of course Oliver Watmouth, and of course Thomas Glavis. Again, these look like youngsters as well that probably go now to get some experience for them as well. So yeah. Yeah, his laptop's completely frozen at the moment. So, so there you are. But Holland's going to be the main danger. Doku really improving as well. Cherky, good player as well. Yeah, we're going to have to be massively on our game. We just, if we want to go, we just need to get at them as well. And we know we've got the last couple of games against Manchester City at home haven't been bad. But, well, we've got to otherwise. Oh, God. Yep, Richie Deere as well, who I just mentioned there as well. So, yeah, this is a worry, innit? This is a worry. Anyway, we'll go through the lineup and we'll go with how we would like to see what we think Eddie should go with most likely. So there you are. Anyway, here we are. Right then. In goal, I want to see Ramsdale come in. It's like Pope's having one good game and then he's flapping the next game. I think Ramsdale deserves a chance in the Premier League now. I think he does. He's better with his feet, as well as kicking's a lot more better. And yeah, I think he wouldn't. I don't think he does daft things what Pope normally does. So I think Ramsdale deserves a chance in goal for me. So I want to see him play, get him in, take Pope out because I'm worried if Pope starts flapping again and makes these silly punches. Oh, so I want to see Ramsdale in goal. Yeah, give him a chance. Well, that is a possibility, David, but I think we're just going to go with what we'd like to see this time. So Ramsdale, I think, deserves a shot on goal for me. He wasn't too bad against, but it wasn't his fault, the goals that went past him, the two. That wasn't his fault at all. No way it was. Right then, right back. Of course, it's going to be Trippier. I mean, if Tino does come back, I don't think he'll start. No, I don't think he'll start. But Trippier hasn't been too bad lately as well. So, but he would have had a decent rest as well. And no doubt, if players have been having meetings, no doubt he would have been one of the players in that meeting. So Trippier, I think, is going to keep playing at right back. Again, no problems with that. Again, because we know Tino's, even if he's not going to start. We know that. So Trippier at right back. He does, in a way, as well. He really, really does. Midfield needs to stop producing. Could agree more, Ian, as well. So you are right. First centre back is going to be Malik Chow. He's been sensational. That is definitely one of the bright sparks we've had this season is Malik Chow. I think he's been signing under the season so far. If he can definitely he could be a one to stop Haaland as well. So Malik Chow, definitely to be the first centre back that comes in, and he went away on international duty as well. And yeah, he's been fantastic, Malik Chow. He really has. Hey, are we sorting now?
No, just.
Hey, it's a bit more better. So we've just run through part of the lineup. I mean, right, goal. Are we? Do you think Ramsdale should be given a chance? And I think his laptop's already freezing again. It's going to be full 3-3, David, because we're not going to go. We're not going away from the full 3-3. That's it. So yeah, no. So you agree, Ramsdale and goal?
Yeah, you forgot one. Yeah,
what have I missed?
You forgot one more player, Edison.
Oh, Edison! I forgot to put him in. Yeah, I forgot.
No, I didn't have a photo of him.
Yes, but never mind. Yes, he went to Turkey, didn't he?
He went to Fenerbahce.
Fenerbahce.
Thank you for doing these pictures. I appreciate it, though.
No, that's fine. That's fine. See, Germany play 4-2-3-1. Vola loves that system. It does, but I think they played the first game. They actually played 4-3-3. Anyway, so and right back, I've gone with Trippier. Is that the one we agree on? Because I don't think Tito comes back in straight away if he makes the game. I think it's gone again, his laptop.
No, it's internet.
Oh, there we are. He's using Costa High. Oh. I don't know what is going on. Well,
all of a sudden, I was thinking, the fuck.
No, it looks like you're freezing. So alongside Chow, we'll go with Sven Botman. I know people say Botman hasn't been playing that well. I think Botman's trying to do two jobs at once for me. He's having to try and do what Dan Burn is trying to do as well, because Dan Burn's absolutely nowhere. But hopefully that Saturday, hopefully Botman is not going to have that much trouble with Lewis Hall playing on Saturday, because again, Hall can finally do what he can do, what Dan Burn just can't do at left back. So there you are. So Sven Botman to come in.
Apparently, there's a couple of rumours coming.
You're freezing again.
Going to have Mr. Howe be on 5 at the back on Saturday.
5 at the back. Oh, I don't want 5 at the back. Exactly. It's freezing again, his computer. Are you sure you bought a decent laptop? Anyway, so Botman to be the other centre back. Right, in the left back is going to be Lewis Hall. I'm glad he's going to be in for this game. And again, it doesn't put much stress on the centre backs as well. And at least Lewis Hall can come in for this game. And Lewis Hall will definitely get minutes under him as well. And hopefully he stays in that, performs well, stays in the side, and now prevents Dan Burn from getting back into the side. So Lewis Hall in at left back. Glad it's not just me. Oh, Demon Trev's having problems as well. Right then, so we'll go into midfield now. And again, this is quite easy. So first of all, we're going to go with Sandro Tonali, of course. He didn't play the other international game, so hopefully he's feeling a bit more refreshed. And he is ready to go for Saturday. We need Tonali in the team. We really, really do. So Sandro definitely to come in. If we win on the weekend and then Eddie picks to start at Everton, at that point I would give up. That would be shocking that. If Lewis Hall has a belting game on Saturday and Dan Burn comes straight back in, that would be disgraceful. That Burn's got to realise, like what's happening with Fabian Schär now, their chances are going to be limited now. They're going to be used for more rotational rather than be regular first team starters, because they're aging players now. Both of them are 33 now. I believe Schär turns 34 next month. Burn, May next year. So them two have got to realise them cannot be regular starters anymore. As much as they've been great servants, but you can't keep playing aging players every single time now. You can't. And it looks like Fabian Schär could well be going out. There's talks that he could leave in the January window, or he goes on a free at the end of the season. There's talks that we might not be giving him a new contract come the end of the season. So that's a very interesting one. Hall definitely starting. Well, he has to because Dan Burns suspended. Yeah, cheers, David. Yeah. Oh, it's gone again. So continue with the lineup. Next one in midfield. Obviously, it's going to be Bruno. Did well with Brazil, particularly the first game. He played very well with them as well. Let's see if he can do that on Saturday. Hopefully he can. So Bruno in there. And the last one I'm going to go with within midfield is I'm going to go with Jacob Ramsey. I think he should play this game. People will say, oh, but Joe Linton's physicality might be needed for this game. Where's that been? I haven't seen it for quite a number of games in the Premier League. I haven't seen it at all. And that's why I think Ramsdale should... Ramsdale pretty well, I thought, against Brentford when Joe Linton came off. And this is why we bought Ramsdale. That's why we bought Ramsey in to the football club to challenge, to provide some competition in that centre midfield role. So Ramsey, I think, should be starting ahead of Joe Linton at the moment. Again, Joe Linton is on a downward spiral in terms of performances in the Premier League. So that's why I want to go with Ramsey and see what he can do. Don't think Shaw will go, but wouldn't mind him letting him if we get a good replacement straight away. I think Lascelles goes, though. Yeah, good one, truly do. Definitely need to start Ramsey. He deserves a big chance. Joe's been poor and deserves drop, and he does. That's why we got Ramsey in for a reason, to challenge, to provide some competition in that midfield. And I think Ramsey's just been a little bit more better. But we love to see Worcester feature on the bench just to give...
Can you hear us always?
Yeah, I can hear you. But just let's see how long it lasts, though.
Apparently, there's a rumour going around that Eddie Howe is going to be playing 5 at the back on Saturday.
Oh, 5 at the back, man. But in terms of David's comment, it'd be lovely to see Worcester on the bench, but I think we're going to get bad news tomorrow, unless we know Eddie Howe can play mind games. We know Eddie Howe can play mind games, but I think it's going to be bad. I think it's going to be bad news again in terms of Worcester being available. I really do. Well, Lascelles went and share. Yeah, Lascelles is a player we need to move on. Agreed, Pete. Although if you look at the player map last 2 games, J7 being glued to Dan Burn, playing Burn at left back is literally exactly it has. I think, and people are targeting that side, and the players and there's opposition teams targeting that side now. Whereas if we've got Lewis Hall, hopefully it's not going to be as bad now. But so, did you just get a one there, Mason? Oh, now my camera's frozen.
No, it's by an accident.
Now my camera's decided to freeze. Be right back. I'll come in a moment. I'll come back in.
Not a problem. Yeah. Who started this malicious rumour, Mason? You must say, Lee, you were watching TDR last night. Paul said it last night. You were watching TDR last night, so he was the one who said the rumour. No, how do you need? Hello, Chipaz. I'm not going to say anything because I'm not going to be taking the piss out of you for what happened.
I'm a bloody green screen, though. Hold on. I'm going to have to come fully out and back in. Sorry.
Chipaz, are you speaking to anybody? Anybody new? After what happened, I'm not going to be saying anything because I don't want to embarrass you. Chipaz, you're a cunt. Full face going on before Jesus Christ. How do you know I was watching Trees and Stoke and me again? I'm not singing anything from Gallant. Chipper, you're a funny cunt, really.
There we are. How do you know I was? People saying sing for you, Mason. So anyway, for what the lineup I was going with, would you agree with what I've gone for so far in terms of what I've selected after the whole of it? So I've gone with Ramsdale in goal, Trippier right back, Chow, Botman at centre back, Lewis Hall left back, midfield 3, Sandro Tonali, Bruno, and Jacob Ramsey.
Yeah, I'll go with that as well.
Okay. Yep. Right, so we're going to the attacking three now. Who are we going with on the right?
On the right. Be Murphy, won't it?
I think it'll be Murphy. I would like to see Murphy. I know Murphy was terrible against Brentford, but I think hoping that was just a one-off. Langa's been really poor this season so far. He's not really impressed anyone, unfortunately, at the moment. So there you go. So Jacob Murphy, I'd keep him in right mid on the right side of attack. Right on the left, I'm gonna go. I like to see Bonds again. I don't think Gordon is impressed at the moment. I think Bonds has done quite well, okay, as of late. Bonds, yeah. And that's why I'd probably keep Bonds in. I don't think I'd be playing Gordon, even if he is fully fit. But I've not been impressed with Gordon. I really haven't. Well, then. Okay, right. Last one up front through the middle. I think it's an easy one.
Baltimore.
There we go. There he is, Big Nick. Scored 2 goals for Germany. Why did he get the 2 goals? He got service. Well, it's now time. If you wanted to see the lad get more goals, you give him service. Give him the service, and he'll score. Come on. There you are. Hopefully our players have been watching that, or our wingers have been watching that the Big Nick playing for Germany. So, take notes to our wingers. Give him that service. And there you are. Big Bonds only one who looked decent in the last game. Yeah, him and Chow, I would say. Big Nick. Nick Pope as a striker. Here, well. Right then. So, that is the lineup. We've gone with what we would like to see most, rather than what Eddie should go with. So we'll run through it again. Play Big's Nick's song. It's only right. Oh God, a great whistle on the bench would give. Oh, it would. It really, really would. But I think we're going to get bad news again tomorrow. So we'll run through the lineup again. What we think it's going to be. Well, what we would like to see mostly. So we're going in Aaron Ramsdale in goal, Kieran Trippier, Malik Chow, Sven Botman, Lewis Hall,
David Ruth,
Bruno, Jacob Ramsey, Jacob Murphy, Harvey Barnes, Big Nick Baltimore through the middle. So, and let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Oh, I don't know what is happening with my YouTube.
Chippers, you know what's coming from me. Don't you say anything about women for what happened on Sunday.
So, yeah, well, it is a big ask on Sunday, this game, I can tell you. But as long as we go in, just give us, if we have, just show some effort is all I can say.
Lee, I'm not saying anything. Chippers will have to see it.
But
Chippers will have to see it.
Just give us some effort on Saturday is all I can say. Do not go within this attitude of we cannot be arsed, because if we do that, oh boy, it could be a long day. It could be a long evening.
All I can just say, Chippers, you have had a howler, an absolute howler.
Well, let's see how it goes on Sunday. Oh, sorry, Saturday. I know. Yeah, he's not focusing on the Premier on this. But yeah. Well, if you haven't got the score predictions in, guys, go and get them in. How are you feeling? Oh, here we go. If we play well, lose close score, I just wouldn't mind. It's just true. Yeah. Game clashing with Strictly. 5-1. Oh, Julie's going 5-1. Draw. 1-1 draw. So Trev's feeling a bit hopeful. 2-0 City. Okay, so not a huge score line for City. 4-1 City. 2-0 City. Oh, yeah, they're coming in. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus God. Yeah, hopefully, yo. Well, we'll get ours in, but me and Mason are going with the same, and this is what we're going with. Go on then, Mason.
For Newcastle, I think Walter Model score, and for Man City, Haaland twice. And since he knows me cousin, we go Lewis. That is true, by the way. That is true. Okay. I'm not.
Right, for us, Big Nick, I'm going to go with a Haaland brace, and I think the other goal scorer will be Doku. I think Doku's been fantastic lately.
I'm not taking the piss out of people. My cousin does know we go Lewis.
Yeah, so 3-1, Voldemort, Haaland to get 2, and Doku to get the other goal for Manchester City, and 3-1 we've gone with. I mean, it's not a big score line. As long as we give some effort, I just want to see some effort on Saturday. I really do. And yeah, that's all we want to see. Geez, do not go in with this attitude of just don't give a shit. Because we know what will happen. And the fact is, this is Manchester City. Fuck me. Yeah. 1-1. If Paul plays in 6-1.
I hope you've seen Gibbons' message in this group chat.
17-1. I'm going back to supporting Oldham. Jesus, Trev. 2-2. Win-win for the Fantasy Premier League. 3-0 City. Doku scored for the Belgium team on Tuesday as well. And they won 7-0. They did. Well, yes, he did. I think he's really started to improve as a player, that Doku.
No, that's insane.
So a big Jason Tyndall red card. Just don't lose your head. But no doubt, I think Pep will I think him and we know Eddie and our staff will give Pep a warm welcome. Obviously, they do. I mean, Pep. I've got massive respect for Pep and lots of time for him. To be fair, so I believe he'll come and say some good words as well, probably before and after the game. So, yeah. Doku was sensational. Watched him last month at Cardiff, and he was absolutely superb. He is a good player, that Doku. Tyndall, Stuart Card. Let's just see us go out and show some fight is all I can say. Even if we lose, but we still put some effort in. Fair enough. Doku's 55 million should buy you not Alanga, not worth half of that. Moment I would say Willick is currently better. Yeah. But well, all I can say is, Teddy, stop persisting with favoritism. Stop playing players who are simply off form. I did send him a message if you want to come on the preview, but I think they're actually live right now. I'm not sure if he's at the game as well. If he is at the game, I will obviously try and get him on the fan cam. Yeah. Let's just wait and see what happens on Saturday, I suppose, after that full-time whistle. But what I will advise, guys, if you're at the game, I think is to definitely keep wrapped up. I think it's going to be an extremely cold evening. It will be, of course. We've had the snow up here, would you believe it, already? And, yep, it's scheduled to get only as high, from what I've seen, up to 7 degrees. It looks like it could be rain, but there could be sleet as well. Actually, not. It might just be a little bit rain. But the highest it might go up to 7 degrees. Lowest it could go to 2 degrees. So it is going to be a very cold one on Saturday. So again, if you're at the game, please do advise to get wrapped up. I really would. And
or if you're the little midget who sits there, or if you're the little midget who sits not far from me who wears shorts constantly, please wrap up warm.
Oh,
because there's a little midget who sits next to me who wears shorts every single game.
Oh, Jesus, you joking. Holland loves those conditions, nightmare. That's the Yorkshire but yeah. We've had the snow up here, would you believe it? Yesterday, and we've had some this morning. It's not late, but boy, it is very nippy outside. And yeah. And yeah. Just keep wrapped up for Saturday. It's still going to be a cold one, is all I can say. But yeah, it's going to be.
Just to let everybody know, John Sinclair's up if you want any signatures of him.
Holland should play for England. He was born in Leeds. Oh. Did you hear about the Harvey Barnes can actually play for Scotland?
Because he's from up here.
Some of his family must be from.
I've known it for quite.
How the hell do you feel it, Trev? Jesus God.
Only it's because he's from.
I think you're freezing up again. So. Eat raw milk and honey if you want to be like Holland. Anyone sees YouTube channel, he's a machine for. Oh, yeah. Trev, I don't know how you're wearing shorts in these conditions. You must be mad, man. Oh, God, it's so cold. It is absolutely freezing out there. So, yeah. I think extra layers are going to be needed for Saturday. Possibly scarf and hat could be happening at this rate as well. So here we go. But let's see. Yeah, what happens. Well, anyway, that is it for the preview. Let's just see what happens on Saturday. If we put some effort in, but we put some effort in, but we still lose, but we still give it a go, that's fine. But none of this rolling over. Come on. Yeah, is all I can say. Got the heating on. Bloody hell, Julie. Hey, well done. Thank you so much for tonight. So we'll wrap up there. We'll see you all back tomorrow again for the Crazy Who Let the Man Mag Zoot show. So do join us that for 8 o'clock. And again, all the best to TTR. Hopefully, in the wards tonight. And again, best wishes and a speedy recovery to Billy as well. So there you are. And well, great show. Cheers, Julie. Brilliant show as always. Cheers so much. Great show, guys. See you tomorrow night. See you there, Chippers. Take care all. Goodbye, everyone, and take care. And remember, guys, if you have enjoyed, hit the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. So please, of course, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy what goes on the channel, smash the subscribe button. Free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And please hit the bell to make sure you're up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member, it's 99p at the join. But to become a member, you'll be put in the prize draws we do as well. So there you are. Well, again, thank you so much again for watching in tonight, guys. And, well, and hopefully you're all wrapped up on this cold evening, wherever you are. Have you had the snow yet? Hopefully it's not too bad where you are as well. I think it's not been as bad. So far.
Has anybody made any? Has anybody made any yellow snow yet?
No, definitely not. Remember, Tony is live. He's doing a non-league show, and he's got one of the assistant managers on. I forgot which town it was, but do drop into Tony's channel, the Footy Channel Groundhopper, after that if you want to tune into Tony for his show. So feel free, as well. So, God, you mustn't.
I am now.
Well,
I'm sitting short now. I'm sitting next to the radio. I'm sitting next to the radiator. So
you're sitting next to a radiator. There you go. Can you direct us to Tony Peters' channel? It's the Footy Channel Groundhopper. The Footy Channel Groundhopper. Go on, and I'll tell you what. I'll put a link in for it. And this is where you can find Tony's channel. He is currently live. Okay. This is where you can head to next after the show. I know. And yeah, you are. There you are. I'll put it in for you. There you are. I'm sure Tony will appreciate it as well. He is live doing a non-league show. So if you do feel it, yep, there you are. Julie's just put the name of the channel in. Cheers, guys. No problem, David. So there you are. Well, guys, thank you again for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you all again tomorrow night for the crazy You Let the Man Mag Zoot show. Until then, everyone, hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope you wrapped up as well, wherever you, particularly if it's been snowing and it is very, very bitter as well, where you are as well. So thank you again so much, guys, and we'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. Good night, and take care. Howe. Yeah. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you all tomorrow.